Good morning, everybody. Wake up. Wake up, wake up. In Provincetown. Can I have some coffee? Wake up, wake up. Make it strong, please. Hey. Oh. Hey. Wake up, wake up. Oh. No, really, can I have some coffee? Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up.
August 7th, this is Wake Up in Provincetown. My name's Bob.
And I am Mark. And we have a lovely, lively studio audience with us today. We have some fun guests. We have some fun taped guests. We have a lot of fun coming up for you. I want to just start by saying happy birthday, Cape Cod National Seashore.
Happy birthday, Cape Cod National
Established in 1961, so however many years ago that was, it is their birthday, and we are very thankful for while it lasts that the Cape Cod National Seashore has preserved the coastline of Cape Cod.
And you know what? Yesterday was Jamaican Independence Day, which was only since 1962.
Oh, wow.
Did you know that?
No, I did not know.
Well, so my coworker Tommy, who is 67 years old, he's in the kitchen. All the Jamaicans are celebrating. And he's like, when was the first, when did this start? And they were like, 1962. He's like, I'm older than Jamaica.
Oh, wow. Jamaica as an independent country.
Right.
Sovereign nation, I
Right.
think they call it.
They were jamming out in the kitchen at the Red Inn yesterday.
Good for
Congratulations, everybody.
Speaking of congratulations to the racers or the participants of the Pan Mass Challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Our friend Allison and David are sponsors of the show, completed the thing. And last week we were like, it's a fundraiser, we don't know what it's for. It is Dana-Farber Cancer Research. They have raised $1.5 billion.
Billion.
With a B.
Over the 46 years that they've done this this Pan Mass Challenge. So congratulations, Allison and David. Thanks for sponsoring us. And if you want to sponsor us, you can do so as well on our Venmo.
Thanks.
Send us a check, as Allison and David are like, we're old, we don't know how to do Venmo. Can we mail you a check?
Paper.
And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
So that was that. How was your week?
What a wild week. This was a crazy week.
Okay.
So on Monday, Doug Rapetti and I competed at Showgirls together. It was really fun. We did the song, does anybody know Monster by Lady Gaga?
Yeah.
He ate my heart, he ate my heart. So I was dressed as the Cookie Monster. He was playing piano, we were singing the song together, and on He Ate My Heart, I produced this giant heart-shaped cookie and then made a mess on the stage, as people tend to do at Showgirls. Get it?
I would have loved that.
I know. Hey, they were there with the broom as soon as the number was over. We finished second to a woman named Carlos, so congratulations, Carlos.
Wait, I don't know who that is.
So happy. As you call her, a lady called Carlos. A woman named Carlos.
Don't know her.
One of the more talented queens in town. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. My venue mate at the Post Office Cabaret. So excited for you.
Very excited.
Do your laugh. Do that fake laugh. Thanks. No, but it was fun to be back up there with Doug, who I used to perform with there all the time.
That's great.
And then, okay, can I talk about this for a
Nope.
minute? You just said that was my week.
Because we're going to go to that later.
Okay, we're going to go to
That's
that
why we have
later.
the running order. As Sam asked, what's ROS? It's run of show.
Now
Thank
I
you, Sam,
know.
for clarifying that. Now we know.
Yes,
Now
now you
Sam
know.
and I know, and the more you know, the less you have to ask Mark.
Yes, the way I love it. What else did you do?
I worked,
Yeah.
and it got really hot, you guys. By the way, it is full on summer now.
The dog days.
Yeah. So if you were waiting for like a hot week, this was it. We are in the throes of it. Why do they call it the dog days?
I think because it's just you just see dogs, especially these fat pugs with the gross faces, like just like
We're about to get a bunch of hate mail from pug owners.
Your dog is handicapped and it was bred to be disfigured, so don't care.
Whoa!
Stop breeding
Fighting
pugs.
words.
Stop breeding pugs. It's disgusting. They have no business being in the world. Sorry. I don't care. Whatever.
Real laughter.
Everybody knows this to be true. Sure, they're
I
cute
didn't know
because they have
that.
their smushy faces. They can't breathe. When they smell something, they shove their eyeballs into the thing, and they have eye problems and nasal problems and hip problems and whatever. They have to be surgically cut out of their mother because of their giant heads. It is horrific, and they do not
Every
belong.
pug birth is a C-section?
Yes.
Who knew? Did you know that?
No.
He's saying this like we all knew this already.
It is known, but I didn't know that specifically.
Yes, it's gross, and I'm sorry. I know they're cute, and there's these little piggy things, but they should not. They wouldn't breed naturally. They wouldn't exist in the world if we didn't encourage the birth defects. So that's why I think that that's crazy.
Steven says the dog days are the dog star Sirius in the sky.
Oh, it's
thank
about
you,
a constellation.
Steven. Oh, the dog.
It's not
days.
about your disdain for pugs.
Well, one more reason to rant is good for me.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
What did you do this week?
After the show last week, I had a lovely time. Leslie Margisseau from the Commons and I, we're always doing work together. I was like, let's just go have a drink. Let's hang out together. So she was like, let's go do the art walk. So we, did the artwork last Friday after a drink. We were gonna go to Lady Slipper. There was a line, and I was like, I'm not feeling.
You don't do lines not since '94.
We'll talk about that later. But no, we were gonna go to Lady Slipper, and there was a line. I was like, I don't want to wait in line to have like one cocktail, like whatever. And
It's worth it.
yeah, I know, but I wasn't feeling it. I was like, let's go to the OC, and she's like, that's great. So we go to the OC, we have a laugh, we joke around, we go up to the thing. We got a little preview of the 12 by 12 show, which is opening tonight at Pam. We got to see a bunch of other stuff, and then we stopped into PTV. They're kind of like, there's a big inflatable in front of the PTV studio, which is, if you don't know, above the tourism office. And they have this new exhibit that's opening tonight. And it's video installation, there's inflatables, and there's like live, like you step in front of the camera and it does things. And it just seemed really cool, and that's something that we don't get in Provincetown a lot. We don't get a lot of visual video work. So they're opening tonight, and they're gonna be there like in a little residency for the next month or so, and they're gonna have community events as well. So check out the QR code that's somewhere on the screen with the flyer. And go stop at PTV, and thank you PTV for airing this show. Do you know they used to call it the gay show or something?
The gay show.
The gay show.
Like, if you looked at their programming chart, like a page of TV Guide, it was like gay show.
And I was like, but we're not really. I mean, we're gay, but we do have some straights on every once in a while.
You're straight, get out.
This is
I'm not straight.
So we did that, and then I just worked and stuff. And it was hot, definitely. And some of the places, I know Coey last week had their biggest day of sales in the history
Coey
of the
Coffee
company.
did?
Yeah.
Congratulations,
And then
Coey.
I heard this about some other place last week. They were like the biggest sales day they have ever had. It was Relish. Relish said, but it was after the Pan Mass Challenge. So that was our biggest. But Frank's been there for 30 years or whatever, and he said it was his biggest sales day ever.
Wow.
So congratulations to businesses that are like keeping it together.
And don't forget, like things like the Pan Mass Challenge, they don't just raise money for cancer. It's like a boon to the town for a couple of days.
People stay in hotels and they buy sandwiches at Relish on their way to the ferry.
Yeah, there's nothing like a hangry biker with low blood sugar.
Oh my god! And big thighs. I was hanging out of the shower tent. I was like, look at the thighs on that one. But like the veiny legs, because they have no skin, they have no body fat.
Oh my god.
So there's that. Also, I don't know if you guys heard, but Chach is retired. Chach
and
is
Sharon.
closing.
It's their final season. They're closing their doors in early November.
Yeah.
Oh, I did go. Once I saw that, I went right away. Yeah. And of course, you walk in and Jamie's like, "Oh, you saw the post, huh?" now. He's kidding. He's kidding.
No, but
like,
they have poured their heart into that restaurant. They deserve to retire whenever they want to retire. So if you have a chance and you want to go to Chach, make sure you do it before November when they close.
And while we're thanking people, thank you to Chach and Sharon for 25 years of the best hollandaise sauce in town. Yeah, I said it. Eat your heart out, Liz Lavati in Cafe Heaven. Ooh. I'm just trying to be nice to somebody that I love, to two people that I love, and slam two other people that I love.
There you go. That's all. Great. Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, and also, you know what Jamie said?
What did Jamie say?
I was like, well, what's happening? Who's taking over? Does anybody know yet? And he goes, all will be revealed in due course. And I was like, are you taking over? Are you buying Chacha? And he goes, no. But all will be revealed in due course. So I think there's a plan, but it wasn't his news to share, but we're all going to find out really soon.
Well, that's
what's
exciting.
happening.
I'm sure someone will take over that space, so that's exciting. And
It is very exciting. It won't go away. It won't go the way of the Cookies Tap or the Love Shack, those things that go away
Bring
forever
back
and ever.
piggies.
Bring back piggies.
I will do it.
Go
Just
knock
give
on
me
that
the-
lady's. Go knock on that lady. Go knock on the owner of that house.
That woman.
No, I
That
did. I
woman.
corrected myself.
But not before
And
we
you
started
had
making
to.
fun of you.
I got to. I had to. Yes. I try not to gender things that don't need to be gendered, and when I catch myself doing it, I do retract it.
Yeah, she do be doing that.
She do.
Well, I'll knock on her door anyway.
Yeah, knock on their door.
I'm gonna knock on
Their door, they'll love it. Tonight, if you are in the East End and going to the Art Walk and going to Pam and doing all that stuff, go to the Summer of Sass House, which is on Bradford Street. There is the Strawberry Social. I think it's the 4th annual. It is a fundraiser for the fantastic programs that Sass does. Wear red if you want. There's going to be performances, etc. So it's from 5 to 8. Buy a ticket, make a donation, and check that out tonight in your Art Walk. Doobity-doo. Shall we go next week at the Gifford House? Our friend Benoit, that we did interview on the show about his tarot card collection, is ready to share them with the world. So check this out.
There, I'm Benoit, and for the last 5 years, I have been developing a complete tarot deck based on Provincetown. It's called the Provincetown Tarot, and it's inspired by images from Provincetown history, culture, and day-to-day life. And after 5 years, I'm super excited to announce that the deck is finally complete, and we're going to be having a release party on Friday, August 14th at the Gifford House from 6 to 9 p.m. It's going to be a really fun event. There's going to be a live talk with me about the conception of the project and also tarot in general. And there's going to be free tarot readings by the fabulous Abby Aronson at Kazimi Modern Tarot. And it's going to be the first opportunity to purchase these decks in person. Just some examples from the deck, because I don't want to give it all away just yet. I'm going to show you some images. This is the Lover's card. This is a beautiful card. This is about making a conscious choice and having that choice witnessed by your community, often based in love and partnership. And here we have 2 bears dancing closely at the A House with the disco ball overhead to witness their love. They are wrapped in an awareness ribbon, which calls to mind the AIDS crisis that really hit Provincetown hard in the 80s and 90s, and about how so many people chose to live authentically and to choose love with their partners and with their community during that difficult time. Here we have the Strength card. You might recognize this face. This is Alma. She is depicted on They Also Face the Sea, the big photography installation out on the pier. This is a card all about harnessing your inner strength, quiet strength. And this celebrates all of the Portuguese women for generations whose husbands, brothers, fathers, sons were out at sea. And these women really held together the fabric of Provincetown community, represented by these fishing nets here. And this is a common symbol associated with the strength card, the infinity symbol, here depicted in Fisherman's Row. There's 78 of these cards. I'm really excited to share them with you. Please come see me on the 14th, purchase a deck, and I'm really glad to be sharing this with Provincetown, and I hope to see all of you there. Thanks a lot.
Katie said that there's an Uber driver that will give you a tarot card while she's driving you around and then tell you what it means. That's in town?
Oh, that was from Provincetown to Wellfleet.
Of course it involved Wellfleet.
Of course it involved Wellfleet. Nothing good happens in Wellfleet. Except for Katie, and the winery, and your Prez Hall,
And the
Winery?
Beachcomber. That's
oh,
in
that's
Truro.
Truro Winery. You can tell I don't go over the bridge. And by that I mean the causeway. I mean the
Are you talking about the
causeway.
Dennis Yarmouth Bridge? The Beachcombers in Wellfleet.
Yeah, okay. I've never been there. I mean, I've only been there
So
once.
defensive of Wellfleet. All
I
of a
know,
sudden.
really. Why don't you move there? You love it so much.
Why don't you?
Oh, God. Because they won't let people move to Wellfleet who want to have affordable housing. There, I said that too.
Keep Trevor.
Keep Wellfleet.
Let's talk about the news, Mark.
Speaking of keeping things rural and newsy and druggy, so if you don't know, the police did a big bust, and they were very happy to talk about the big bust.
Is that a big bust?
It's big enough. Here's the thing: everyone
I've
has
seen bigger busts.
Yeah, ba-da-ba-ba-dum-bum. Katie's here. We have been the town has been pushing for drug busts for the police to step up drug enforcement
something.
to do something
They're
about
doing something.
drugs. It's mostly meth. Let's just call it what it is. It's the meth epidemic that seems to be rearing its head again. It's never gone completely away. Rearing its head again. As a former meth addict and dealer.
You were a dealer too?
Well, I'm dealt to make money to sell meth. I mean, whatever. I know the scourge that it is, and there's no I'm just P&P partying, playing. I'm no chemsexing for just a weekend, whatever. It is a cruel, addictive, horrible, dehumanizing drug. Don't fucking try it. Don't fucking do it, and don't fucking sell it to people in the community. And one of the people he got busted, and he was actually on the licensing board. Yikes. Well, I would hope he got booted off the licensing board, but he was one of two people that voted to extend the drinking hours when they had that option.
Let's not make it sound like that's automatically makes you. I would have voted yes to extending the drinking hours had I been on the licensing board. I would have been a yes.
Okay. Well, that doesn't mean he voted yes.
And it doesn't mean that I sell drugs. You know what I mean? Don't conflate those two things.
You're right.
Then again, the person is a bartender.
Which is selling drugs.
Well,
Selling drugs. Legal drugs, but they are drugs.
So is a barista,
right. Thank you.
Okay.
if we're going to get into it.
Yeah.
So anyway, the drug bust happened, and I'm glad it happened, and hopefully it'll maybe wake up other people.
Wake up.
If you are selling drugs, it's not the cool job that you think it is. It's not the easy money you think it is. It damages other people's lives, and especially with the bad. We've all done a bump, or at least I have.
Speak for yourself.
It can kill you now. That one bump at a party can kill you now because of the drugs being mixed in with what you think is a fun party drug. The xylazines and the fentanyls and everything like that. So
full color photo of the drug bust. I love when they do this. They fan the money out.
Oh, yes.
on the table.
Remember when Bang got arrested and they fanned out all that money? Oh, no, that was how he got arrested because he was...
Who?
Bang.
Oh.
Yeah, remember that? Oh, we forgot completely.
What do they do with the drugs?
No, they do that. They fan it out and they
No,
show
but what
the-
do they do with them after?
Oh, well,
they
presumably-
flush them in the toilets in Nantucket.
Which is why when they do the water test.
Nantucket has the highest Coke P in the nation.
Yeah. But it's Coke.
Coke P's a thing. Look it up.
Yep. Anyway, I don't know what they do with the drugs. They hold them for evidence, whatever.
That
But
looks
bath
like
salts,
that's like a bag of lobster bodies. Like, what is that?
it's
bag?
mushrooms.
Oh.
But bath salts, dude.
Bath salts.
The thing that makes people eat people's faces off. Like, come on, y'all. That's
Yeah.
just no. So no to that. Yes, thank you to the police department with Mr. Hennick running the police department and
Chief Hennick, thank you.
Yeah, and listening to the select board and listening to the people who say you've got to do something about this.
Coincidentally, there's a seat on the licensing board.
So I believe one is opened up. There might be a seat at that bar too, on the other side of the bar, soon enough. Anyway, that's the drug story.
Yeah.
Also, and this has nothing to do with that, but we just picked up two stories from the Provincetown Independent. Your local newspapers support local journalism. There is something, and this story is going to evolve, but the select board meeting, Falk approached, Fine Arts Work Center approached select board about putting some funding in for a rebuild of artist housing. So there's this falling down building that they've had for 30 years?
Yes, since 97.
Yeah.
It was purchased with a 30-year deed restriction.
Right.
And this building in 1997 only cost $350,000 or $370, something like that.
So the deed restriction is up, and the building is kind of, as it's quoted, past its useful life.
It's dilap.
It houses artists, and it houses some artists who are also staff members at Fox. So they want to redo the building. They want the town to contribute some money. The questionable part of it is they want to have artist studios and live spaces, but they want to have some flexibility to be able to convert an artist studio to a living space.
Right.
That's like how the architect designed it. And I think that their select board members are sort of saying, we can see giving money to this project, but it's got to be for housing, not for artist work studios. So I think that there's going to be some give and take and some going back and forth with this as to how much the town is willing to go to town voters and ask for out of the housing money. So anyway, stay tuned for that. I think it is part of the formula for keeping this a vibrant arts community is artists need stable housing. It's very hard to have both stable housing and studio space, because that's doubling your rent, your outlay and stuff. I mean, Paul lives in a tiny little room, also has a studio, and he can't really, and he works in his room, but like he doesn't really have the ability to create the work that you would want to see. Like, you're certainly not doing big pieces in a tiny little studio. So we do need artist housing, we do need studios, but it's going to be what the town will be willing to ask voters for. So stay tuned to that. And now, why don't you tell us what you do?
Oh, so David Sedaris is one of my favorite writers. Are you familiar with his work? A hilarious humorist and wonderful guy who loves Provincetown. I think the first time he came to P-Town to do a reading at Town Hall was maybe 12 years ago. But so he was at Town Hall and he was staying at Land's End Inn. And in the real world, if a celebrity is staying at your hotel, you're not supposed to tell your friends to come over and ambush the person. But this is Provincetown, and my husband works there. And he was like, David Sedaris is checking out, and I know you love him. Let's go be drinking coffee like we're guests. And then when he walks through, you can be like, can you sign one of my books? And so the first time I had him sign a book of mine was in 2004. And it was like, to Bob on your big 25th birthday.
Ooh,
so this is that long ago. 10 years later, when he first came to Provincetown, I couldn't go to the reading, but our friend Sean Nightingale, may he rest in peace, and Peter went in my place. And by the time they got up to the table, Sean was so drunk that he said, oh, it's for, I don't remember whose book this is, but it's a 35th something. So he signed it to blank on your 35th birthday or anniversary. Which is better than whatever else he might have written.
Yes, absolutely.
And so then yesterday, I took the first book of his that I ever wrote, which coincidentally had the original receipt in it. I bought this book in July of 2000 at the Virgin Megastore in Times Square.
Whoa! Did you buy an album at the same time?
Yes. There's 3 things on the receipt, and I was like, Campbell, who's that?
Campbell?
Oh, and Pippin, the Pippin soundtrack.
Oh my God.
Yes!
Glenn,
I worked on that.
You
did?
did buy
I
Glenn
did.
Campbell.
I worked on the
No,
microphone.
it just says Campbell. Maybe it was a can of Campbell soup. Anyway, so I bring this because I'm like, let me get him to sign the first book of his that I ever had. He comes down and I'm like, thank you so much. Can I have a selfie? We take a picture. I talk about these other signings that he's done for me. And then Peter was like, tell him about your morning show. And I was like, oh, we have a little morning show every Friday at 9 called Wake Up in Provincetown, and I would love it if like one day you would like let me Zoom you and we could throw it up on the show. And he's like, why don't we just sit and do it now? So I had an impromptu interview with David Sedaris that you're about to watch right now. Please enjoy this, you guys.
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. This is such a surprise and a special treat that I'm getting to talk to one of my personal heroes. David Sedaris was in Provincetown this week. Thank you so much for taking a couple minutes to do this.
Oh, Bob, thanks so much for having me.
When did you first come to Provincetown?
I first came here, golly, maybe it was about 12 years ago. And no, I came here like in 1985 because my sister graduated from RISD. And so we came for the graduation, and then we came here with my parents.
Do you have memories of that first visit?
Yeah, because I think it was the first time my father had ever seen more than one gay person. Like, I was always the only one he had seen. So it was kind of good for him to come here and see that I wasn't the only one, who existed.
But then you came like 12 years ago to perform at Town Hall.
Yeah. And then Hugh, my boyfriend, came with me, and then he loves swimming in the ocean, and so he just loves swimming here. And to tell you the truth, I'm not like a person who needs to be everyone I know needs to be gay, and I'm not that. But one thing I loved when I came here is that there were just so many ages of gay people.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I liked. Because when I first came here, I thought it was all going to be like guys with, like intimidating, bodies and stuff like that. And it was so great to come here and see like, 80-year-old women and, guys in their, and just everybody, all different ages. It's really nice. It's really, there's something so sweet about it.
Mm-hmm. Where are you spending most of your time these days? Are you still living in France?
I just travel. I'm on tour all the time. Mm-hmm. So, and we have a place in New York City, and then we live in England a lot.
Okay.
So either I'm in Columbus, Ohio, or Dayton, or San Antonio, or I'm doing a show somewhere, or I'm in New York or in England mainly.
I just told you that the first book of yours that I ever bought and read was Me Talk Pretty One Day, which was the summer of 2000, and I had just come out in the previous fall, and so that summer I was working as a camp counselor, and it was like a very Christian camp, and so like every week I had like 10 different kids of various ages, but always very religious kids. And I was reading your book on a bunk, and it was a week that I had 16-year-olds, and this one kid was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's this not new, but like new to me, really, really funny writer. And like, if you're gonna go home and buy a book, this is the book that I suggest that you buy." And that kid sent me a letter like months later and was like, "That was really hysterical. Are you gay?" And I'm like, "I am now." So you have always been, your work has always been a formative part of like my gay life and my humorous life, and I just wanted to express some gratitude for that to you.
Someone wrote me not long ago, it was PEN, the PEN, the Writers Organization, and they wrote me to say that one of my books has been banned by the school district in Texas, And I'm like, I can't believe it was in the school library to begin with. I mean, it has the line in there, "Motherfucker fucked me up the ass, turned me around, got shit in my pussy." It was, it had no business in the school library. Like, it didn't bother me in the least bit to learn that it had been pulled,
And what's inspiring you these days to write, to keep going?
I think I just don't know what I would do if I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I just love it.
That's who you are.
I don't know what I would do. Like when people retire. Let's say if they were an accountant and they retired, and then they're like, "Well, I guess I'm not an accountant anymore." But you'd always be a writer, if you retired. But then what if you had a stroke or something, or you just couldn't do it? I don't know what I would do with myself. So, I don't know. And it doesn't, all I have to do is leave the house and I find things, material. So, as long as and it doesn't even, I was going to say as long as people care, but it doesn't even really matter if anybody cares anymore. Still do it.
Well, I mean, we would miss you. It just seems like you've been doing it for so long, it'd be so easy to just be like, you know what, I did it and I'm just going to travel and enjoy myself, but, thank you for continuing to put out work for us to enjoy.
Oh, gosh, well, like I said, I just can't help it, I suppose.
And what's with the bag?
Oh, my bag?
Yeah.
Oh, don't say anything about my Loewe bag. I just bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. Stop.
It looks expensive.
Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, it was very expensive, but I can't say no to a bag. And every time I go on tour, even though this little tour is just 4 cities, I'm like, I need a bag. What am I supposed to put my papers in? So and I have so many bags, but it's always nice, when clothes look dumb on you or they just don't fit you or, whatever, there's bags.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always, bags mean you always have something to spend money on. And look, I can make it longer if I want to. I can make it shorter. And it's a summer bag, isn't it? Oh, I'm so embarrassed you talked about it.
I'm so sorry.
Louis bag. What if I got a few things in there?
Are we gonna get you back here next summer?
I hope so.
Oh, great. It's so nice to meet you and talk with you.
Oh, thanks, Bob. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys soon.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Wake Up Weekly Roundup with me, Sam Sewell, for the week of August 7th through August 13th. It's hot out there, but you know what? It's cool at the Amzender Gallery, where on Wednesdays from 9 to 11 a.m. in Wellfleet, you can draw from a live model. Me. You can draw or paint or sculpt, but it's another live drawing session in Wellfleet on Wednesdays. Take a look at this pose. I will be less clothed because it's a figure drawing session, but just wanted to promote that if you are interested. Moving right along today, Friday, because the 411 Gallery is so good about getting on their promo and getting it to me, I want to tell you that from tonight, 6 to 9 p.m., there is a reception for Elspeth Slater preview where the grass remembers at, again, the 411 Gallery. We love you, Paul Rizzo. Speaking of art, have you ever checked out the PAMS, that's Provincetown Art Association and Museums Members 12 by 12 exhibit? It's a lot of art from a lot of locals in town. It's open now through September 13th. Highly recommend. And if you haven't gotten a membership, you should. And also, if you do get a membership, you can submit to the Members 12 by 12. Really cool look at the artists in your community at work. Also, speaking of artists in our community, I would check out Saphira Crystal, Mother Knows Breasts, playing now until August 19th at the Pilgrim House. You can get tickets at pilgrimhouseptown.com or that little QR code. But go check out Saphira while she's in town. Thank you so much for all that you have done, my Philly queen. Then on Sunday, an evening with Joy Behar and Judy Gold is happening at the Provincetown Town Hall. I believe there are still a few tickets available, but this is a night you're not going to want to miss. So go and check that out. Also, on Sunday, Cherie Marcel is back in town, our former Showgirls queen. She's going to be singing Olivia Dean with Mike Flanagan, so this will be a really special evening. They're adding their flair to it. I think that will be fantastic. Then moving right along during the week on Tuesday, go check out the Pilgrim Monuments Outdoor Movie Night. I think this is the second one, but this is Ann Packard's An Artist Resolve, which is an Arthur Egley film. It is a ticketed event, so get your tickets now. Then on Wednesday at the Red Room, I saw this and I wanted to promote Welcome to the Persian Circus, playing on Wednesday, August 12th and Saturday, August 15th. Again, that's at the Red Room. It looks really cool, so again, check that out, get your tickets now. Then on to a PSA at the Pilgrim Monument. It is a wonderful place to throw a party. I would highly recommend using it for a team end of year party or any kind of event. You can have the shallop bar, local DJs, me if you'd like, and many more aspects that make it fun. So go check them out and throw your team party at the Pilgrim Monument. And also a PSA because it's coming at you like Jaws. The 40th annual Provincetown Carnival will be happening August 15th through the 22nd. It's practically here. So get in on all the info at ptown.org, and all the events are coming right your way on that website. As always, if you would like to see your event up here, please email me at wakeuproundup@gmail.com or at me on Instagram at wakeuproundup. You know, drink that water, stay safe, stay cool out there, help your neighbors, and be well.
Guys, there's a lot going on. Sam, thank you for the roundup. And now, everyone, please welcome Lynn Pina and Carolyn Mooney.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
You're welcome. Now, you may have seen these people if you have attended any event that needed a volunteer, because these fine folks are always like one of the first people to sign up as volunteers, and I think that that is a big part of being an adult, maybe possibly semi-retired adult with time on your hands to volunteer for organizations that you want to be part of. That's how we met.
Yes, we did.
What were you volunteering on together?
We, Carol and I volunteered for Washer and we were picking up our T-shirts at the Crown, and Mark was there. And so that's where we met, and that kind of kicked things off, I think. So over the years, we kind of switch it up. We're not like, it's not like a permanent thing. We don't like just volunteer for the library or
Right.
just volunteer for carnival, or every year we kind of mix it up for us.
Yeah.
So we give our attention, time, money, whatever, to different organizations every season.
That makes it fun, right?
Amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you are part-time residents. You, there was an article about the campground here about a month or so ago, and you were featured as, you know, some of the hip people in the campground.
What's going on over there?
Well, Provincetown Independent's been trying to do more articles about people who, regular people in the community, you know, and what's happening and what their take is on it. And so the manager of the campground asked us if we would mind being interviewed. I stepped forward. My lovely wife did not. But then they came back and did get a picture of her and her name wrong. Her name really is Carolyn, and we get questioned now. Is it Carol or Carolyn?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people obviously read that paper.
Shout out to the Independent.
We felt that, you know, Anna asked us, and we were happy to do that for her, you know, so she could get a group of people. And so we find it very convenient to live there. We love living in town. We can walk everywhere. Our car can stay there. We don't pull that RV anywhere. We call it our condo on wheels. It has every amenity. And, you know, some people ask us, do you have a bathroom? Yes, we have a bathroom and a fireplace and electric recliners and an island with a double sink and a washer and dryer.
You're living
So-
a washer and dryer.
Yes.
What the hell?
You're living better than most everyone in
You're
town.
living better than
I
me
know.
with electric recliners. Trust me.
You've had offers. He's had offers for better living situations.
All right, now calm down. So when you're not here, you're in New Hampshire.
Usually traveling.
Even better.
Last winter was the first winter that we actually stayed at our condo up in New Hampshire for the whole winter.
In like the worst winter they've had.
Correct. There's
Perfect time to be
there's
there.
definitely, yeah, it was not a good experience, but you know, we did it. And we're true New Englanders, but it really was a pitiful winter up there.
Yeah.
This winter we're going south.
Yes, we are.
Carolyn said, "No, we're going down south, where it's super warm and lovely and welcoming to people of the queer spectrum." Yes.
Do you remember falling in love with Provincetown?
Oh, that's a long time ago. I've been coming 50 years.
Yeah.
50. Wow.
So that's nice that, you know, Womancraft's having their 50th anniversary. We're working on that float. We're volunteers, and
Yeah.
Sam is also working on it. We'll have, we've built a float before, and so they really wanted our experience. You know, because it has to be efficient. You got to work around bad weather. I mean,
yeah.
you have to be pretty knowledgeable and flexible for a lot of the volunteer jobs, because the weather here is so unpredictable.
Right,
if it's something
right.
outdoors, you're kind of. Last time we were spray painting in the rain.
What if it rains on Carnival Day? I never even thought about that.
We've been blessed so far. There's been like a little bit of moisture in the mornings and stuff like that. The good thing about floats, and I'm working on one for our student tours, is it only has to last that day.
Right.
So
Right.
like, you know, it doesn't and you sometimes only have like 2 days beforehand to like slap it all together. You can work on pretty stuff. So it is knowing how to make it quickly and be flexible with stuff like that. I want to go back to how we met, because you told the story earlier, and it was like, and it was not as nice as you let it out to be. So tell the whole story.
Well, we showed up to pick up our T-shirts, and you know, it was busy, and there were things going on at the Crown, and we had to kind of go through a gauntlet and red carpet and people putting out their costumes on. So we had to go into someone else's space to get the T-shirts that happened to be put there, and so there was a bit of chaos. And so
we walked across an area where Mark was setting up a display. And he yelled at us.
Believe it or not, by Ripley.
and
We scooted out of there.
yeah, and you know, we just went with the flow.
Whatever.
Like, you know, there was a lot going on. And so the next day, we're walking down Commercial Street, and all of a sudden, someone's running behind us. It's Mark to apologize.
Yes.
And so
Yeah.
we are now friends, and happy to be so.
And both, as I said before, both those things are very on brand for me.
Chasing people down.
Chasing people down and
Yeah.
to apologize after yelling at them. Because so you are you're retired. I know that you work for the town in the summer.
Yep.
You may have seen Carolyn in that little booth
Grace Hall parking lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forget there's like an official name of Grace Hall parking lot.
Yeah, I'm at the entrance so I can relax most of the night. Just tell people where to go eat and where to find the bathroom.
Oh, so that
Yes.
we forget about that. When you have a job that faces the public,
Oh,
that has
yeah.
nothing to do with the public other than taking money, you are now an official ambassador.
Yes.
So like, where will you go for dinner? Where are you going to do this? And
Oh, people are asking you all the time.
Yes. Yep, the closest bathroom. And where's the best place to go?
where do you
So
tell
I
them
just
is
send
the
them to
best place to
Commercial
go?
Street.
Oh, you're non-committal.
If they're starving, I just tell them to go to Canteen.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you used to do the same thing. You used to work for the town as well, or in the summer, and now you are embarking on you're doing more art-forward things.
Correct. That's what I did up in that horrible winter in New Hampshire this past year.
You made the most of it.
Yes.
I did. Yes, I did. You know,
Very creative.
lemonade.
Lemonade.
Made lemonade.
So some of your work, one of your pieces is going to be at the Bowie auction that is happening tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, 5 to 8.
At Wellfleet Preservation Hall as a fundraiser for them, and also I believe, and it has a component that is the Center for Coastal Studies, which is always trying to do repurposing of beach trash, fishing gear, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep.
So explain a little bit about how that works.
Well, they, put out Beyond the Buoy. They advertised for it, and they encouraged anyone who wanted to participate to go to the Pres Hall, pick up your buoy from a giant pile of beaten up, some were in good condition, but some were in, pretty bad condition. I picked one that was bad. And so I could, right away, I'm like, I'm not going to pick one that's perfect. I want one that's imperfect. And then I kind of had a vision what I was going to do with it. So that you take the buoy. You could go and do it as a community activity and decorate your buoy as a group. But I didn't have time, so I took it home and did it like many. And so I created it at home, and then we had to drop it off by a certain date. And so tonight from 5 to 8, it's $25 a ticket.
Tomorrow.
I'm sorry, tomorrow, Saturday. And there'll be appetizers, cocktails,
And an auction.
and Laura Ludwig will be giving a presentation. So it's a beautiful space. It really is.
A Wellfleet Preservation Hall. Yeah, Pres Hall is fantastic. So.
Absolutely gorgeous grounds and building. And so mine is deep sea and deep space.
Oh.
So I put a little humor into mine with the space objects. Okay. And so I didn't want to drop it off.
So can I just bid on this now?
I wanted to keep it.
I'll do a high bid. Well, hopefully it goes for a high bid. And you guys are here for the summer. You're going to do volunteering for all sorts of things, including the carnival float. So it's the women's. Are you going to be on the float? Are you going to ride in the parade?
I have a guest coming. We have someone staying with us, so we might not. That's a day commitment, and our friend is only here for a short period.
Yeah. And it's a commitment.
But riding on a float, folks, if I have to say,
best.
it is the best view.
Yeah.
We were on a float right after COVID, and the smiles on people's faces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
And the
great.
and the greedy reaching out for the
Yeah.
zombie horde. Well, thank you for contributing to the community. Because a lot of people come here and they're like, they don't do anything for the community but take. So it's nice to see people that come and give back, and also ingratiate themselves into a town that they like and love, and have been coming here for over 50 years. So you always can volunteer here for any organization. No one's going to say no to you. So if you have some free time, you may change someone's life by spending 2 hours doing something for an organization that you feel is important to you. So volunteer for anything. Volunteer. I'm sure we're going to hear a little bit about the volunteer options for the carnival, because the next guest will be Rachel Brister from the PBG. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you for all you do. It's a joy to always see your faces. So and go to Pres Hall tomorrow. Bid on a buoy. Bid on the deep sea, deep space buoy. Or buy it and just give it to you.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we have Sean with the I did an interview with one of the artists that is opening tonight at the Commons. So check this out. Good morning, guys. I'm here at the Commons with Wellfleet photographer Amy DeRocher. Amy, how long have you been a photographer?
Since high school in the 80s.
In the 80s, yeah. So
Way back.
old school.
Yeah, film, dark rooms, all that.
All those chemicals.
Yeah.
Well, for your show this week, you have a different medium. It's photography, but done with
a small drone. It's just handheld size, and I started using it to take pictures of lake ice up in Maine, which wasn't safe to walk on. It's beautiful. And then once I had the drone, I went higher than I would ever have gone, and it was amazing. I had no idea what things looked like from 100 feet or so. You can't see it with a satellite photo or an airplane. It's a very specific range.
Yeah.
And when you look at the tidal areas around the Cape, especially the bay, the tides move these sand into these beautiful shapes and lines and colors, and it looks like an abstract painting.
And especially like you were talking about the iron that we have in here that makes
Yeah,
the rusty patches.
Iron, and it makes the bluish color too, I believe, where it's not as oxidized yet. And then there's purple algae that makes beautiful shapes, and every once in a while you'll see a bird, just a little
dot.
teeny bird.
Do you ever go to the same coordinate like throughout the year at different times and be like, I'm always going to film it, at this thing, and you can see the changes just from that site?
Yeah, First Encounter Beach in Eastham is one of my favorite spots, and yeah, it's the sand is like different colors in different seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same place, and the light, of course, changes through the seasons, and the weather, and it's a completely, like the ones from winter are more blue. This was done in August, and so it's a lot warmer colors, and winter, of course, there's fewer footprints.
Right, you don't have to worry about those humans encroaching on the beach. And a great way to make art accessible is to do something like this, particularly with the photography and like one-of-a-kind image of a site that you may have gone to during your beach
Yes,
trip.
that is First Encounter, actually, where the Herring River empties out, and so I make puzzles out of them, and people love them.
Yeah, that's my winter activity, is sitting down with a good puzzle. So it's good to see that, like, supporting a local artist with creating their art. So come see Amy's show of wonderful, interesting, and just giving you a different perspective on the place that you live.
Literal different perspective.
The bird's eye view, as they say.
They've been hogging all the beauty.
Oh yeah, those damn birds. Well, with enough flu in the air, we'll get rid of those. We'll have the sky to ourselves. So come to the Commons, check out Amy's show, and you are going to see a side of the Outer Cape that you don't normally see.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Fine, Rachel, whatever. Oh, sorry, we're back.
Just a little tip.
Tip for tap.
Sensitive subject.
I'm kidding.
I
We
know,
love them.
Please welcome Rachel Brister of the PPG, Provincetown Business Guild.
Thanks for having me.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Thank you also for hosting us downstairs.
Of course.
All this time.
Yeah, we only booted you for a few weeks because of this
because you're
thing.
busy.
Wait, what's happening that we had to get out of that studio? Is
You
there
know, it
something-
starts with a C,
Oh.
ends with an Arnival.
This is your second carnival?
This is my second one, yeah.
As executive director?
Yes.
You must be so excited, but also like getting no sleep right now.
Yes and yes. But I have to say that I feel so different this year because last year was not just my first year in this role, but it was also literally my first year in town,
Right.
ever here for Carnival. I'd never been here before for it. So it was like completely walking into the unknown in so many ways. But it feels very different this year. I've got like eyes wide open in so many, all the different things that we do, especially with the parade, and you have 15 events we have over 7 days.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot going on.
there is.
It's all right here on this poster that was designed by, coincidentally,
Yes.
Original artwork by Benoit.
Who you saw earlier, who did the tarot.
Yeah. And we were just talking about how somebody commented to you that it looked like AI, and you were like,
Yeah, yes.
Hand drawn by a real human
Hand drawn
person.
by a person.
Yeah, we never use AI for our graphics, and we are committed to, like, we hire an artist every year to create the carnival poster, to create the carnival art, let's say. So we always have like an art piece that is the carnival poster, and then we take that and the pieces of it and create all the different designs for every event that happens throughout the week, including the events poster, which is the other one in your hand. So the fact that someone even said that, I mean, whatever, it was internet troll, people are keyboard warriors, but it really was like, I was a little incensed by it, but it's just one person that said it. But we are committed to, it's obviously such a legacy event here in P-Town, and we want to highlight and hire local artists.
Yeah. And you hire local artists to design the floats.
Yes, we do a float matchmaking program, which was started by my predecessor, Trevor, and Carmen, our associate director, to match businesses with local artists, because there's a lot of businesses that want to participate in the carnival parade, but they don't really know where to start.
Right.
So we literally match them together, and we bring in the trailer, the AV, the generator, like all the stuff that you need, and for like one low, it's low price because I'm learning that we don't make anything off of it. I mean, it's hard. It's a lot, this whole endeavor, but it's great because we've sold out of the program every year. I think this is the fourth year that we've done it. Yeah, and it's great because it basically brings a lot more sort of guaranteed artistic flair to the
Right,
parade,
it's not a printed out sign that's, like, see
and
this event.
I don't think that would happen anyway, but it does offer an easier option.
Sure.
And we could not do it. Like, I'll have to give a huge shout out to Harbor Hotel, because they allow us to literally like take over the Snail Road side of their parking lot for 72 hours.
Yeah.
Wow. And that's why we have it's a very limited program. Like, we can only fit, I think, 6 or 7 floats, because we have another company that donates their time and picks up the trailers, drives the trailers in, drops them off at Harbor Hotel. The artists come starting Monday night before the parade, and sometimes work through the night, day after day, up until the morning of the parade, building. And we could not do that without Harbor Hotel.
Right.
So, it's really great to see the outcome of that. That program.
And it's it's a huge amount of work. It's a huge amount of logistics. It's a huge amount of money spent for a thing that lasts for most people up to an hour, because that's what you are viewing going past you. You're out there for 4 waiting for it, but the work that goes into the floats, and it's fun because back in the day, like, every business would just like give the staff time to work on the
Or
floats.
like on your days off from the restaurant, you would go and work on the float.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, and no, that was how they had so many floats back in the day, and now the staffing is different. You're not going to ask the Bulgarian guest workers to go like work on a float on their day off. They don't have days off and stuff. So having a program where artists are paired with businesses that want to participate, because it got to a point where like, we can't do a float anymore. The staff can't work on it, et cetera. So it's great, and it is fun to see, different artists' perspective on the theme. So exciting.
Yeah.
What else is going on? You have a headliner coming in.
Yes, I'm so excited. This group sort of popped up on my For You page on TikTok, and I don't even know when, maybe a year or 2 years ago, and I fell in love with them. They're called Tony and the Kiki. They are a glam rock band based in Queens, New York, and they are described as the easiest way to describe them is what if Cher and Freddie Mercury had a love child. And
Gay.
I mean, with a capital gay. They're so fun, so incredible. Tony's voice is so good. So we are doing a live concert at Town Hall, and we're taking all the chairs out. Like, we're not putting chairs down. I mean, you can't really take them out. They have to just kind of hide in the corner. And then Jujubee is going to be our special guest opener. And we're very excited to have Tony and the Kiki in town. It's their first time in Provincetown. They've never been here before. So, and we've told them, how gay it is here.
Well, it'll be a different experience too to like be seated, like standing at a concert.
Yeah.
It's different, totally different vibe than seated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you do want to sit, you can buy seats upstairs.
Right.
So like we sold out of the front row balcony because some people, still want their seats. And we will have some chairs available downstairs, obviously also for anyone needing like ADA accessibility. But we're super excited. We're trying to decorate, as many of you who have been inside of Town Hall know, it's kind of a lovely blank slate.
Yep.
So we are trying to really infuse the deep sea disco theme into the space.
Right.
And we're very excited to rock out, basically. But I highly recommend, if you don't know if you've never heard of them, just Google them, look them up on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, and just listen. His voice is incredible.
Yeah, it's the kind of music that you're not like, even if you don't know anything about it, you're gonna hear it. You'll be like, okay, I would go hear that.
It's going to be a really fun night. So that's on that Wednesday night. Our carnival headliners, Wednesday, August 19th. We're doing a new event this year that is, the name is lovingly borrowed with their blessing from the Washoe Shore Festival. We're doing the Net Gala. So, and that is the first night of Carnival Week, August 15th. And it's not a dance party. We're doing it as a fundraiser opening reception. It's got a lot of words in it. It's a official Carnival opening reception, costume contest, and fashion walk.
Oh, that is a lot of words.
Period. So it's basically like the official costume contest that we always do, but we decided to move it to Saturday because, ironically, Carnival's always been a full week.
Right.
But the PBG, in just the time I've been working with the PBG since I was its publicist, has really never done anything on that Saturday, which I always thought was interesting.
Right.
And I was like, let's
the first
try
day
it.
of arrival.
Yeah. So we're doing this event on that first day, give a chance for everyone to sort of check out other people's looks, having this big costume contest. We're doing it at the Brass Key, and we're going to have a red carpet. We're going to have a step and repeat, and it's going to be, and it's only $20 to get in, but we're hoping that it's going to be something that we can grow. And Mackenzie's going to host, and the grand prize is a 2-night stay at Brass Key that you can potentially use the following year for Carnival, and round trip tickets on Cape Air, gift certificate to House of LaRue. So, yeah.
So get your deep sea disco fabulous looks together for that. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so I'm excited about the Net Gala and to be able to decorate. We've got a lot of dance parties. We have a party at the A House called the Mermaid Mirror Ball. We have a disco party a la the Squid Apocalypse that we had earlier, which everyone wants to honor and remember, of course.
Are these posters up around town already?
Yeah.
There's a little QR code up here.
Yes, ptown.org/carnival has all of the information. It's called Squid Disco with an awesome trans DJ named Boyish. And obviously the Carnival Parade on Thursday, which I will give a shout out to. Make sure that you watch out at the end of the parade. It's just when we announce next year's theme. So the PBG has 2 floats in the parade. One that's our float that we are working with our own artist, Charlie Welch, who's decorating. Actually, thank you. Another shout out to the Harbor Master, who is lending us their second Harbor Master boat to make our float. So this year I walked that whole parade last year. And when that was over, I was like, never again. Not even just because, it was just like, I came, I saw, I knew I was done. So I'm very excited. So, and then our second float is what we call our announcement float. And we're working with Petty Kings on like a big, can't tell you what it is, but you'll be able to find out what next year's theme is.
Oh, excellent,
Yeah.
excellent.
So,
Well, get all the information at
ptown.org.
/carnival.
And check out all of the events. It's going to be super fun. It's a great theme, and it lends itself to a lot of different variations on that theme. So thank you so much for producing a really, like the marquee event of the summer is Carnival. So thanks.
And it never rains on Carnival Day, Rachel.
It never rains on Carnival. It doesn't.
Well, there's a line on our website that says, like, or even FAQ on the parade page that says, what happens if it rains? And it says, no one's going to rain on this parade. Cliches, gay, whatever. But we don't stop it unless we are told we have to.
Right.
From a safety
It's
perspective.
undersea. It's supposed to be wet.
Yeah, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be wet and wild.
Wet disco.
My hair cannot handle that.
Well, that's why you have that umbrella with the tentacles on it. You're all
well,
set.
I'm going to have some sort of headpiece, so we'll see.
Well, thanks for coming on
Thanks
today.
for having me.
Absolutely. And so now we are going to take away, speaking of this hot weather, let's take it to our hot weatherman, Sean Naughton.
Good morning, P-Town. The clouds and fog are finally burning off, and I could not be more delighted. I love this weather. Shirtless day and night, doors and windows wide open. Here's the forecast. Today, warm and humid, 86, real feel 99, chance of an evening thunderstorm. Saturday, another gorgeous but sticky one, 84, real feel 95. Same storm chance overnight. Sunday's the banger, 89, real feel near 100. Barely any wind, pure August magic. We ease off from there. Hazy and humid Monday around 84. A touch cooler Tuesday with some clouds. And if the long range holds, we've got a spectacular 10-day stretch coming up, so get excited. Tides are high twice a day, as they often are. Early this morning and again tonight, both around 6, so the weather's perfect for late night adventures. Now the tides are too. Woof. Speaking of the sky, the Perseid meteor shower peaks next week, and this year a new moon lines up with it, meaning virtually no light to wash it out. That alignment won't happen again until 2045. Up to 100 shooting stars an hour, peaking the night of the 12th into the 13th. Best viewing midnight through pre-dawn. It's already building today, so look up as soon as it's dark out for the next couple of nights. We are 1 week out from our 48th annual Carnival Deep Sea Disco. But first, it's Friday, so that means dog tag tea at the boat slip. Plus our new on-deck poolside music series kicking off at 11 today and tomorrow. And Sunday, it's our Soaked at the Slip pool party hosted by me. And next Tuesday, the 11th, of course, is Madonna Madness, 3 hours of the Queen. Check the Boat Slip Instagram page for the full lineup. Last thing, it's been a minute since your last checkup. Call our friends at Test and Treat. Locals, visitors, it doesn't matter. They'll keep you extra happy, extra healthy, extra sexy this summer. Same-day appointments are available, and if you're uninsured, you're covered. That's 774-538-3350. That's it for me. Enjoy these incredible August days. I'm over the moon. The weather's been this good. Everyone have a great weekend. For those of you in town, I'll see you at tea. Bob, Mark, back to you at the PBG.
Hot.
Thanks,
So
Sean. Speaking of hot,
I know.
we have Katie Pentedemus and Igor Mayakotin, the two of the actors from Clams Casino, which just opened last night.
To rave reviews, I hear.
Really?
Yeah.
From who?
From all of the 65 people that were there.
How exciting. So this is a new play by Cody Sullivan, playwright emeritus of Provincetown. But it's a three-hander, and Cody's not in it.
Cody's not in it. He directed it.
Carl's the third actor.
Carl is the third actor. Carl Gregory.
Yeah.
And with the three of you involved, I'm going to guess it's a comedy.
No.
No?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's funny.
It's a comedy, but it's very sweet as well.
Can you tell us a little bit about what it's about?
You start, Katie.
Okay. It's about friendship. It's about Provincetown. It's about loving Provincetown and grappling with the changes that have happened over the years.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's right up his alley of themes that Cody likes to
Yeah, it
talk
is.
about.
But it's also I'm playing a Bulgarian waiter in the play, so it's
Are you
also
Bulgarian?
I am Russian, but I lived and studied in Bulgaria, so
Okay.
I think, and I dated a Bulgarian, so I think
That makes you Bulgarian by injection, I guess.
I've been injected by Bulgaria.
Okay, great.
For you.
And a lot of my friends are Bulgarian, so it's also about how Bulgarians or foreign students or foreigners are perceived in this town by various different people, especially older men.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, because there's the sexualization of.
There's a bit of that. There's a bit
Yeah.
of that. Yeah.
Yeah,
There
sure.
is some of that for sure in the play.
Yeah.
So Igor, you are a BAFTA award-winning producer.
Yeah. Film.
Film producer of a movie called Welcome to Chechnya, a very well-produced but very dark documentary. Is this your first time though? Like, and you've performed with Cody plays, but is this your first time like scripted acting on stage? Or
I did acting in college in Bulgaria, at the American University in Bulgaria. And we had a proper stage, and I did like a play every semester, which was really cool. So, but then I moved here, and then I moved to New York, moved back here. Haven't done a scripted play in 10 years.
Okay.
So
You're doing great.
I was very fortunate to be invited by Cody, but also to be playing with Katie and Carl. They're my favorite actors. They're incredible. They're so talented.
Favorite. Wow. He's not making a movie about us. Can you believe it? I've only asked 100 times.
It's coming soon.
Coming soon, the Katie movie. Katie with an exclamation point. And Katie, like you, I mean, you've been here a while.
And you're part of Cody's like repertory cast.
Yeah.
Right? You've worked with Cody a lot.
I have. I've been working with Cody for over 3 years now.
Yeah.
It's been the best. I love Cody plays so much.
Yeah. And
easy to work with, doesn't scream at you if you walk in at the wrong time or
He's pretty good. Cody and I have known each other for about 12 to 13 or 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
We met doing improv in Boston.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he swears that he sent me an email inviting me to do a show with him and that I never replied, but that never happened.
Never.
There would be a record of that.
There would be a record of it.
Right. And really? Cody didn't know how to use a computer? or send an email? But you have performed in, you do work in other theaters and you do improv as well. Are you at Prez Hall?
Yep.
See?
Our show is on Tuesday, August 11th at 7.
Okay.
Yep. And that's with me, Nick Wilson, and Justin O'Connor.
Do you like doing scripted stuff or improv better?
I like doing both. My preference is improv because you can't mess it up.
Right.
You're not going to forget any of your lines, and you get to just go with like the feeling that you're having in the moment. I do love doing scripted work. I just get a little bit more nervous beforehand because my biggest fear is that I'm going to start the play with the last line. Remember, you know this.
Yes, I know this. Having worked with you, I know.
So last night I was like, "Don't start with the last line."
Has that happened to you
It's
before?
never happened.
It's a crazy,
But
irrational
the thing I love
thought,
about
yeah.
Cody Sullivan is that he writes a script, but he lets me improvise as well. So last night, Hugh said his favorite line of the play was something I improvised.
That's
And
brilliant.
I don't know, it's so fun to have someone trust you like that. So I love working with Cody.
And you work with them all the time.
Yes, we work together all the time. So,
Yeah.
and you also are, those people that say there's no kids in this town. You are one of the teachers.
Yeah,
of
there's a
those kids.
school in the town up on the hill at the Grace Hall parking lot, grades pre-K, preschool actually, through 8th grade. Yeah.
Are you a fun teacher?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Ask the kids.
Yes, Miss Katie's real fun.
I think they think I'm like a little bit weird. My sneezes scare them.
What's your sneeze?
Is it anything like your fake laugh?
Yeah, it sounds like a scream.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
so-
that would be comforting to children.
Yeah. But I love the kids. They're the best.
I would imagine you're like the cool teacher that, like, when the kids grow up, they're like, "Remember that? Remember Miss Katie?"
I don't know if they think that.
Oh.
Yeah. Ask them.
Ask
them.
If you know a child, ask them if they think Miss Katie is cool.
Some students have said I'm the most strict teacher. But I don't allow kids to be mean to each other, comment on each other's bodies. So I have a very strict.
That's not mean.
No.
That's strict.
No. Yeah.
Rules but like.
But
a
in Provincetown,
positive
you can
rule.
like take kids to the candy store. Isn't that fun?
That's a field trip.
Yeah.
And you know what? It counts at the end of the year in the like the metrics. How many field trips did your class take? We took 12. 4 of them were to the penny patch.
Well, before when everything was marked a price, that's a great math lesson. Here's $5. Don't spend anything over $5.
Right.
Be wise.
When can people catch your show?
Oh.
That's every Thursday in August except Carnival Day.
Yep.
And first Thursday in September.
September
At
3rd.
8 p.m. The Commons.
Yep, and you have to show up with cash. You cannot get a ticket ahead of time, or you can pay with Venmo.
But we prefer cash.
And we recommend getting there by like 7:30 so that you can get in line. I mean, I'm saying
You said people were waiting at 7 last night.
They
People
were,
7:30. 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah, there was,
6:30.
Yeah, there was a line. Yeah.
Wow.
A couple people couldn't
It's a
get.
small space. The Commons doesn't have that many spaces.
Yeah, we can probably accommodate 80 people.
Right.
So if you want to come, and you should come, it's a really sweet play. It runs about 50 minutes. It's $35.
When
No
doors are
intermission.
closed, you cannot enter. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
People
love
couldn't-
that.
A couple
Yeah.
people couldn't get in last night.
I love that. Once the
Yeah.
door is shut,
Yeah.
no one's coming
Yeah.
in this room.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it.
And the door is closed at 8.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So no, yes, it starts on time. Respect people's time, performers. Show starts at 8. It starts at 8, not at 8:20, because you're checking your microphone for the 13th time.
But we'd love to see you there.
Yeah.
You have to see Igor on stage. He's
I know. I'm
amazing.
excited for you, Igor,
Yeah.
to have some time with the character and not just be shoved a script in your face like 5 minutes before the show.
Yeah, thanks, Cody. Yeah.
Good.
I'm enjoying the experience, and they're lovely. It's so lovely to work with
Yeah.
them. Mm.
It's been great to get to know Igor better.
Excellent.
And
you're-
obviously, I love Carl. I've known Carl.
Right, of course.
Obviously, because everyone loves Carl. Well, thank you all for coming today.
Thanks for having
I can't
us.
wait to see the show.
Yeah.
And thanks to all of our guests that have been on today. It's been really fun to have
What a
you
fun
here.
show today.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
really fun show. I want to thank the Provincetown Film Society for hosting us in their office upstairs, PTV for airing the show. Our sponsors, The Boat Slip, Powder Together, Queen Vic Guest House, John and Joe from Oakland, Allison and David. If you want to sponsor the show, please hit us up on Venmo or mail us a check. Glad to take that from you as well.
Or show up at 6:30 p.m. with cash in hand. I'm kidding.
Well, they can show up in the morning here with cash in hand. We'll happily take
Bring
that.
your cash.
Bring your cash.
You guys, thank you for waking up in Provincetown.
Wherever you are.
And we will see you next Friday.
Bye, guys.
No, really, can I have some coffee?
Wake up, wake up.